it's LaShawn from Rooted and Reckless, and today I'm taking you with me while I prune, I guess that's the right word, and clean up this plant that was given to me by my uncle, who is also a plant lover. So, this is actually one of a couple of plants that he's given me. And the first thing I'm going to do is, like we all do, which is clean our scissors with some alcohol. I swear I need to buy some stock in alcohol because rubbing alcohol, because let me tell you, I have used my fair share of alcohol and to clean scissors. And yeah, so I haven't even looked up what this plant is. So if you know what this plant is, there's actually two. I have a Dieffenbachia in here as well, a couple of leaves of that, but the majority of the plant is this plant. So by the time I post this, I'll know the name. I'll put it in the chat. Um, but it's a couple of, and it's on a cane. So I've have a little bit of experience with the canes. um, I'm not really sure what happened with this plant, but I think that I don't think it was sun damage. I think this is the result of water damage. I'm sorry, lack of water, is what I think caused all of this browning of the tips. And it has quite a bit of browning of the tips. Um, and I'm also going to, let me just show you. My uncle gave me some Dieffenbachia already, and this is Camille Dieffenbachia. Um, so it's been sitting in this water for the last couple of days, and it's got a new leaf that looks like it's wanting to unfurl, and then it's got one that's already, I'm sorry, that's pushing out, and then it's got one that is already in the process of unfurling. It's got a little bit of droop, probably because, again, it's been cut from its mother plant. So I'm going to put this probably in some perlite and vermiculite and stick it in my greenhouse. I actually have another greenhouse coming today, as if I need another thing. But I'm going to set that one up to put in some of my rare plants, or rare for me, rare for my area. And so I think I'll have some room to put this in my other greenhouse. Um, so yeah, so here is one of the plants. I don't have to do any pruning to that. This is pretty much going to be just put in, um, repotted and put in my greenhouse. So I am literally just clipping off mostly tips on this. And then I don't think I need to throw away any of the, with this one has a lot of damage. So we'll see what happens. But ultimately, I am just pruning off all of the crispy tips. And then I think I'm going to continue to keep it in water. But I have to do some research to see what is best for this type of propagating this type of plant. Um, if it's better or does better or responds better to water propagation, then I'll do that. Otherwise, I will put it in some soil. And again, I need to do research for the kind of soil that works best. Is it a chunky? Is it a more finer? Would it do well with in a vermiculite? This plant is probably about, let me see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate canes in here. So it looks beautiful all as one. So if there is a way for me to keep this, or at least reunite it all as one plant, I would love to be able to do that. Like I said, I do anticipate that it'll make a full recovery once I get it into a medium where it can start to produce some roots. but already it's looking so much better than it did before. Um, yeah, I think oh, here's a couple more. I think I have trimmed, or here's another little piece. I think I've trimmed pretty much all of the I think I've trimmed almost all of the brown spots. There we go. Um, yeah. And it's, like I said, the leaves are, it's another little piece. The leaves are pretty, firm. They're not drooping at all. And that's why I think that this just may have been, oh, here's another one. Clearly I didn't turn it full because I'm missing little pieces, but I think it was just a little bit of delay in watering from time to time. Or maybe, I don't think it was too much light, but it does have some bleaching on some of the stems. So we'll see. We'll see how it does. I will definitely keep you all posted with how both this Dieffenbachia does, as well as how this plant recovers, how it develops roots. Again, I'm going to do a little bit of research on that to see how it does. I did pull out this because I thought I might try to water propagate this one just to do something a little bit differently. As you all know, with the others that I had, I put them in vermiculite and perlite, and they all did very well in that medium. So I thought maybe if recommended as an option, I might try to do propagate this one in some water and see how it does in water. And again, these have been sitting in water for a couple of days already. So maybe I'll leave them in water depending on what is recommended. Otherwise, I will put them in some type of substrate. And I don't know if I'll put these in my greenhouse. I mean, they're pretty big. So maybe what I might do is put them either in a humidity bag, a huge Ziploc bag, which you all know I have done before, and it has worked very well with plants that I've done it on before. Um, so I may end up doing that with it, but stay tuned. I will post more to talk about what I'm doing to transition both of these plants and what mediums that I use once I do a little bit more research. So stay tuned and thank you for watching.